Studs and chats, we got the most craziest realistic survival game that you've never heard of. That's what Gameranx is saying. If you're new, make sure to smash. I've actually read a lot of comments and people are saying that this is the truest crazy survival game.
People really seem to be
Green
enjoying
Hell.
it, but it has still managed to fly below mainstream gaming radar. Despite that, the game has sold over 1 million copies, according to the developer.
Not bad. 1 million sales?
Very good. It's got a 78 on PC and PS on Nintendo Switch. The game was nominated for a Best Game and Best Design award at the Central and Eastern European Game Awards in 2019, and it's developed
2019,
by Creepy Jar,
so it's
a
not that
Polish
old.
studio based in Warsaw, made of former Techland employees who have worked previously on Dying Light, Dead Island, and Call of Juarez the
My god, currently there are rumors that Dead Island 2 is gonna get revealed.
and is continuously updated, most recently with the Spirits of Amazonia Part 2 update and more that we'll get to in a bit. So, what is it? Green Hell is a survival game that dumps you into the shoes of anthropologist Dr. Jake Higgins. It starts you out with a tutorial with your wife Mia, establishing their relationship.
Wife Mia.
Some of the game's main mechanics.
The fact that it says call Mia right here, that's kind of good. That's kind of good. I like that. I like that.
Boring, but it sets up everything before
It's kind of boring.
in the Amazon with a walkie-talkie in a story presentation that is part kind of a person with a voice on a radio mystery like Firewatch, part psychological sanity horror, and part more mystery stuff, which I can't get into for potential spoilers. And
Yo,
it's
that looked
honestly
good.
Pretty
That looked
interesting.
good.
You're dealing with the local tribes and culture,
They're out there doing Fortnite dance moves.
but the highly realistic survival elements are what really make it a treat, especially for survival fans. There's tight inventory management, and
You got stone X.
as you'd probably
You got
expect.
food, obviously. You got leaves. You got stones. Damn, that's actually kind of good. Water is dirty.
It is managed on your watch, you know, carbs, fats, protein, and hydration, which you need to monitor, but it also
My God,
keeps track of
I don't think that I ever monitored those stuff in real life,
time,
even,
date,
dude.
and
Like, mother would be actually doing that in a game.
managed in your journal with handwritten notes that are pretty cool. Now, you can screw yourself over really hard and in pretty quick and easy fashion in this game. Like fans of those survival type television shows know, one small thing can totally ruin you. Kind of like in real life. Try to stick a wild animal with a spear. That spear might get stuck in that animal and then they'll run away with it, but hopefully it'll bleed out and you can track it down. There's realistic healing and managing injuries too.
Damn.
You can get hurt in different ways
Bro,
all
for
over your
real?
body. You can basically,
Yo, homie's like dead ass, like doing that.
and really, I can't emphasize this enough.
Goddamn.
Anything and everything can
That's
and will
crazy,
hurt
dude.
you or just screw you over. Take a bad fall and you receive injuries. Get sick and get parasites and you gotta cut them out. Pull leeches off your body. Get nasty gashes or gaping wounds. Get bit by
You gotta pull leeches out of your body.
start to go crazy. Anything you can think of pretty much can happen. Down to, like, I'm no joke, if you eat with dirty, nasty hands and without bathing yourself, you have the potential to possibly get sick. It's tedious and annoying to some people, but
That's
deep and
actually
engaging
lit,
and
though.
immersive to other types of
Hey, we
players.
got a frog there.
All of these ways the game tries to kill you.
My
not
guy,
only
I
affect-
actually read a comment and one guy says that I cannot explain how many times I've died from touching frogs in this game. Actual comment. Actual
your
comment.
health, but your
Actual comment.
as well. Get yourself in a bad state and the game will use audio
There's another
visual
frog.
cues to simulate your character starting to lose it, and that actually also kind of works with the story as well. It all just connects really well by
Not
making
bad.
the place feel extremely unnerving and dangerous. Everything you do can either, like I said, help you or completely screw you over, and the game
Bro,
walks
this
it
feels like a horror
razor
movie.
thin margin. Everything is very hard to figure out, but in a satisfying way. But the game is also creative and kind of realistic feeling with how you can help yourself too. Some actual vague knowledge of things might help you in the game and just helps with that realism. Got a gaping infected wound? Look for something dead or some spoiled meat. You'll find maggots. Now stuff some maggots into your wound to get rid of the infection. Then you have to treat it with a bandage, of course. But
Yeah,
maggots
got a
can
frog
then also
running.
be cooked and eaten or used as bait for fishing. You'd be surprised how much you can
Damn.
accomplish with just a notebook, a watch, a knife, an axe, maybe a
Yo, motherfucker don't even know how to cook food in real life. Are they really gonna be
potentially a
cooking in
spear
this
and so
game
on.
though?
There's a lot.
That's
Everything
crazy,
has more
dude.
than one use.
That's crazy, man.
Split it open, drink the coconut water to get what you need.
I don't even know how to open a coconut, bruh.
And then you can save the outer husk for later crafting use. Finding a dead bird too, like harvest it for feathers, but you can also get meat that you can eat. Same goes with larger animals with bones and different uses with those bones. Some of the crafting and stuff, even down to
there
how
are
to
a lot
build
of
a
frogs.
fire properly by tediously searching for dry leaves and everything that goes into all of it is pretty staggering and impressive. Sometimes it does suck waiting to progress in the story because you're looking for something that just happened to spawn in a really inconvenient place away from you, but
oh, thank God they got clothes on. Oh my God. Thank God they got clothes on, man, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to show that part.
Story progression, but also for how it can be extremely harsh and unforgiving while still managing to give you enough to do to make you feel not completely powerless. It walks the survival game line extremely well, like I said, razor thin margins. Like, well, at the same time,
so you can construct your own little area to sleep in, maybe, perhaps?
Dude, it's not perfect. You know, the voice acting is a bit here and there, but the sound design works.
Yo, graphics are lit, though. They're actually pretty good.
You can't see, or the voices of some natives chanting in the distance, and the desperation of your character as he fights, crafts, hunts, and messes things up along the way. Like, it's really satisfying to break an item and hear your character panic and start cursing a bit, kind of like how you would. Plus, visually, the setting looks...
Yeah, dude, it's actually a pretty good looking game.
In here and there, but multiple times a day, the foliage and the lighting and the details and the water can look pretty stunning, especially at...
And at nighttime, it's considered like a horror game, right? Like...
Wise, it can all be unnerving and unsettling, but also kind of nice at the same time, so I guess it truly is a green hell, huh? Anyways, we're only scratching the surface here, because there's also a co-op mode where you and 3 other players can do the story mode cooperatively, and the game separates your saves by single and multiplayer.
That's pretty lit.
It's actually helpful to have someone around. Like, you can have someone else on your team pull leeches off.
You can build Taj Mahals if you got like 3-4 people.
Green Hell also features a regular plain old survival mode with no story if you just really want to dive into the survival systems themselves. We prefer story mode, that's just more of our thing, but hey, this game has come a really long way.
God.
And it's not...
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Thank God they actually had clothes on.
It was recently updated, and the game is getting VR support, including Quest. The VR version report is being produced by Incuvo, who also did the Blair Witch and Layers of Fear VR version. So I guess...
Yo, in VR, this game would be insane, dude.
Logical horrors the game pulls off. Well, here you go. It was announced this...
Yo, why are you actually in forest with a VR? My guy, just like take the VR off. You got the forest by yourself. Just go in the forest. Like, damn, bro. Like, what? You do not need to have VR on while being in a forest. Damn, son.
So, yeah, like, there's enough demand, seemingly, because people are digging this game. And that's what we just want.
Like, damn, bro. Like, you're in actual forest, dog.
Fairly realistic, and why people are truly enjoying it. A lot of survival games are just... not good, to be completely honest, and we're always on the lookout for ones that shake up the formula or try to do something interesting or
boys, let me know your thoughts. You think you can see yourself actually picking this up? 1 if yes, 2 if not, and click on this video on the screen and I will see you right there.